Consumers are expected to spend $9 billion on this Cyber Monday, and charities are hoping that spending continues tomorrow for Giving Tuesday. Our Kristen Severance explains how to make sure that the charity you choose is worth your money.
Giving Tuesday is becoming more popular every year. People are expected to give $500 million this year. That's up from $400 million last year. And if you type in the hashtag Giving Tuesday on Twitter right now, you will see hundreds of nonprofits, hoping that you give them your donations tomorrow. But with 1.6 million charities across the U.S., it can be kind of overwhelming figuring out, which charity to choose. So we have some websites for you. The easiest way to do some homework, go to charitynavigator.com. As an investigative reporter, I've used this site for years. So you can type in any charity name in the search bar here. They also have a special guide that helps you what they call Give Smarter on Giving Tuesday. It's just a very easy place to do some homework. I also really like this. It's all of these top 10 lists compiled by the site. So 10 most followed charities, 10 most frequently viewed charities, and here is a really interesting article. It was 10 charities that are overpaying for their for-profit fundraisers. That means more than 50% of the budget going to these big, events. So really interesting read there. Some other nonprofit watchdog sites you might want to check out: Charity Watch. There's also the BBB Wise Giving Alliance. And then lastly, this is a newer site, but it's getting some really good reviews. It's called Impact, and it really helps you figure out, when you give $20, when you give $50, where that money is going. And they have this really handy guide broken down by city. And I looked up the Portland guide here. And again, it's just a really easy way to figure out, where your money is going. I put all of these sites on KGW.com. And if you have something you want me to check out, please let me know. Email me at callkristen@kgw.com.